The year 2023 has finally arrived, and numerous industry professionals believe that this year will mark the beginning of the subsequent economic downturn. And so, it's important to take a more in depth look at the elements that could contribute to a recession in 2023, because there are signals emerging that a downturn is on the horizon. Even though there is no way to know for certain if a recession will take place, it is essential to be aware of the risks that could arise and to be prepared for a slowdown in the economy just in case it does. So it's safe to ask what the cause of the recession might be and what the possible effects could be. Welcome to Around the World, and today we'll be looking at why 2023 will be the year that the economy enters a recession. The fact that we're presently experiencing the longest economic upswing in history, which began in 2009, is one of the primary reasons why there's a possibility of a recession occurring in the year 2023. The longer an expansion continues, the greater the likelihood that it will be followed by a downturn in the economy. In general, expansions do not last indefinitely. And so many economic experts believe that a recession is inevitable, given that the economy has been expanding for more than a decade, and that it's simply a matter of time before one occurs. See, the longer the growth continues, the greater the imbalance that develops in the economy, and the greater the likelihood that the economy will enter a recession. The current status of the job market is yet another factor that contributes to the likelihood of another economic downturn occurring in 2023. See, unemployment is at a 50-year low, and although that's excellent news for workers, it may also be a sign that the economy is overheating, since it can indicate that more people are looking for work than there are jobs available. Wages have a tendency to grow when unemployment rates are too low, which can lead to inflation, which can lead to a recession, and so on and so forth. It is possible that the Federal Reserve may be required to raise interest rates in order to combat rising inflation, which may result in a reduction in economic growth and lead to a recession. Another reason that should worry investors is the possibility that the stock market will experience a bubble. See, in recent years, the stock market has been on a roll, with the S&P 500 index reaching record highs throughout this period. When the stock market is at such high levels, it is probable that it's overvalued. When a market is overvalued, it indicates that the prices of stocks are not supported by the fundamentals of the companies that own those stocks. This can result in a drop in the stock market, which in turn can bring about a recession. It's possible for the stock market to be unpredictable, and it's also quite susceptible to being influenced by unanticipated events, such as geopolitical tensions, natural disasters, or even a pandemic such as the dreadful COVID-19 of 2020. The ongoing global issues, such as the war between Russia and Ukraine, and trade tensions between nations, both of which might contribute to a recession, are perhaps the most likely cause of a recession. Trade disputes between countries can also lead to a recession. The pandemic has created significant disruptions to the economy of the entire world, and it's probable that the economy may recover in a gradual and uneven manner. In addition, conflicts over trade between countries may result in the implementation of tariffs and other trade obstacles, both of which are detrimental to the expansion of the economy. The unpredictability that is brought on by these concerns might lead to a decline in the confidence of both consumers and businesses, which can further slow down the economy. There is a widespread belief that the conflict in Ukraine will dominate politics and the economy, as Russia is currently preparing a fresh onslaught against Kiev, and unlike the one that took place a year ago, this one will not be simply defeated. Despite the fact that Ukraine reclaimed some land in the fall of 2017, notably the city of Kherson, it seems unlikely that Ukraine will be able to beat Russia militarily, especially considering that NATO has mandated that their armaments must not be used for operations that breach the Russian border in order to prevent an escalation in the conflict. It seems likely that there will be a standstill in the conflict right through 2023, with both sides becoming more cautious as they run out of ammo. Conversations about how to cease hostilities while preserving face for Putin have already started taking place behind the scenes. Although they may not bear fruit quickly. It's possible that things may need to get worse before they can get better. As many believe, the economic picture is bleak, and even a truce in Ukraine may not be enough to prevent a global recession, albeit one that will not be anywhere near as severe as the one that occurred in 2008. So, what effect would a recession in 2023 cause? One of the most significant effects of a recession is a rise in unemployment. During a recession, businesses tend to cut back on their spending, which can result in layoffs and reduced hiring. This can lead to a decrease in consumer spending, as individuals have less disposable income, which can further slow the economy. The unemployment rate can rise, which can lead to a decrease in consumer confidence and a further reduction in spending. Another effect of a recession is a decline in stock prices. During a recession, investors tend to become more risk averse, which can lead to a decrease in stock prices. This can have a negative effect on individuals and businesses that have invested in the stock market, as they may see a decrease in their net worth. Additionally, a recession can lead to a decrease in the value of real estate, which can have a negative effect on homeowners and landlords. A recession can also lead to a decrease in borrowing and lending. During a recession, banks and other lending institutions tend to become more cautious, which can lead to a decrease in lending. This can make it more difficult for individuals and businesses to borrow money, which can further slow the economy. Additionally, a decrease in borrowing and lending can lead to an increase in defaults and foreclosures, which can have a negative effect on individuals and communities. Recessions can also have negative impact on government budgets. During a recession, government revenue tends to decrease as individuals and businesses earn less money. This can lead to a decrease in government spending, which can further slow the economy. Additionally, a recession can lead to an increase in government debt, as governments may be forced to borrow more money to support social programs and other expenses. A recession in 2023 can have severe consequences for the economy and individuals. However, it is possible to mitigate the risk and avoid a recession. A few ways that a 2023 recession can be avoided are implementation of fiscal stimulus, which essentially is when the governments stimulate economic growth by increasing spending on infrastructure projects, social programs, and other initiatives that can create jobs and increase consumer spending. Another effective method would be the improvement of international trade relations. See, improving trade relations can help increase exports and reduce imports, which can help boost economic growth. Yet another way to mitigate the recession is by the encouragement of innovation and entrepreneurship, as they can help to create new industries and jobs, which can help to boost economic growth and reduce the risk of a recession. While there's no guarantee that a recession will occur in 2023, it's worth noting that the economy is cyclical, and the current expansion has been long. The combination of a long expansion, an overheated labor market, a potential stock market bubble, and ongoing global issues makes it possible that a recession could occur in 2023. A recession in 2023 can have a significant impact on the economy and on individuals. It can lead to a rise in unemployment, a decline in stock prices, a decrease in borrowing and lending, and a negative impact on government budgets. It's important to be aware of the potential risks of a recession and to be prepared for its potential effects if it does occur in 2023. But what do you think? Is a recession possible in 2023? Or are we due for another year of economic growth? Please let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video. And while you're at it, why not check out this other video? Until next time, bye.